only fight because you're afraid. You only fight because you're afraid. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. So the more you point fingers, the more you fight, the more the enemy supposedly becomes more real for you to have something to actually fight. The more you resist what is, the more you suffer. So I had a dream one time, and it was almost like a nightmare. It was a little spooky, and I felt a very deep presence, like a very eerie presence. And I felt the fear just rising in me. And the more I kept my thought, my consciousness on that supposedly entity behind me, a monster or whatever, I could feel the fear becoming greater and greater until something told me in the dream, unconsciously, because I wasn't lucid, but I could still be aware of what's going on. I'm the observer. Something told me, surrender. So I just let go of all fight, all fright, and all tension. I just surrender. And that's when I felt like this great power took me over and something carried me to safety. So, law correspondence. That's the truth on all levels. Yes, wake up, do your best, take the action. But when you met with so much resistance and you feel like nothing is going right, and you filled with fright, you filled with fear, that's your sign to surrender. Because the more you fight what's in your head, the more you keep your attention on that fear and you think it's something for you to fight, the more you make it real. And that's why Brother Panic said also for the collective, their greatest weapon against y'all is y'all believing that you have an actual enemy to fight. The more you call them devils, the more you call them the enemy, the more alive they feel because they're already dead. They don't exist. The devil is a lie. So the more you talk about him like he's an actual enemy you gotta fight, the more real he becomes. So no matter if you're talking down or you're speaking nice things about it, it still likes it on an individual level. The narcissist, the more you talk bad about them, the more you feed their ego. Just surrender and they cease to exist.